Okay, so today's webinar is going to be pretty short and sweet. We've had 3 releases so far this month, and while not a high volume, it's a lot of engineering and data work in the background. It shouldn't take us too long to get through today. So I'm going to start sharing my screen. All right, so the first feature that I want to point out is the blanket liens. So we have added this status marker here to show active. It also will indicate any terminations or continuations as well. That also carries over into the blanket lien report as well. So the second thing is over here. If we head to the farms page on our manage, you can now filter by created by user. So if you are logged in to your account and you're on the farms page, often you're used to seeing not only your farms but other people in the organization who've created properties as well. So if you just want to see the properties or farms that you've created, you can now click created by user. Again, when you're logged in, your name would appear first, so I could filter to just see properties that I have created, and as an admin, being able to see properties that anybody else in my organization has created as well. And then lastly is networking. So we have this, we've sent out some communication about the networking. So we sent out an email a couple weeks ago. And then last week's feature of the week focused on networking. And now we released that late Monday night into the platform. So when you are on the map, or if you click into a property and then click through to your owner details, you're going to see the networks here. And so basically what networks are is just another common name for it is householding, and it is really just grouping together linked parties or accounts. So you'll see here this contacts here. So that's a feature that is coming soon. So if you have your organization has a CRM integrated, obviously you would see your CRM contacts there. If the person is not a contact, you could create a new one in the platform. Or if you do not have a CRM integrated, you'll be able to create contacts within CamoAg. And then eventually be able to link those contacts together into a network. So let's say you have a family that farms together, but they do not perhaps live at the same address. You would be able to sort of merge them together as a network, but see each person individually as a separate contact, like within that network. The biggest difference you'll see, so if we go here to Larson Farms, um, so this is the biggest difference is on the reports, but here on the location, you can also see when you search for owners, you'll see those owners as well as like their network, and be able to click through on the map to that network. And then lastly, up in the reports, and we'll head to the owner's report. We have renamed and consolidated a lot of the filters. So first, the biggest thing is no matter what report that you're on, you can expect to see sort of the same order of filters. So, you should expect to see your parcel state, parcel county type filters first, your owners second, But you're going to see a similar order across the board. Your total owned acres as well. And then if you have the CRM integrated, your contacts, your contacts kind of grouped second. And then lastly, your network. So network, if you remember previously, we had primary addressee type and an address ID. That is now replaced with your network ID. So that is formerly your address ID. And then that primary addressee type is now network category. And something else that is coming soon is when you either create a network or merge a network, you would have the ability to edit that network type as well. So you can add them as other producer or any of these other network category types. And then your network itself, again, is just what did we name that network? So let's say it's Smith Family Farms, and that includes John, Joe, Jane, and Jesse. So they would be under that Smith Family Farm network if that's what you named it as. So again, all of those reports have been updated. So let's see here. It is like our operators report, those blanket lien reports, your ownership report. Let's see, I don't think anything under the organizational data, but your largest buyers and sellers, landowner 360. So all of these have been updated. And then on the help center, any guide that corresponds to a report, so the owner's report guide, all of that has been updated with the new screenshots as well as the new filter names and like and if they replaced a specific filter, that is in there as well. And then you'll see down here the owner's report. There used to be 3, 4, 5 data sets to download, and we've consolidated that into one. So if you have any feedback, or as you guys start to get using these reports, any feedback, send them our way. And we can work on either adjusting or improving those reports. So that is everything. There's probably still a few more releases happening in the next week or two. So just keep an eye on the June release notes as well as the release email that'll come out next week. And then July notes as well. So if there are any questions, just let me know. Otherwise, thank you all for attending and have a great rest of your day.